One of the fortunate things about being here in this specific program with CGE is that it's very friendly for people of faith and people studying ministry. And the director here is an ordained minister, and she and the organization have relationships with many different kinds of faith communities here at Cuernavaca. I think that if you're not in an immersion setting, it's too easy to switch back and forth between English and Spanish, and you never really learn to ingest the Spanish. So being here in an immersion program forces you to really start thinking in the language as well as using the language. So I've been able to take some language home with me that I may not have picked up in my own faith community, but will be helpful to me as I build relationships and work in other kinds of faith communities. I believe that it's important for the church to be in ministry with people who are not just one of the fastest growing demographics of society, but people who are also on the margins of American society. As the U.S. grows more diverse, unfortunately many of our denominations and many of our churches are not growing more diverse, and many churches are looking for people who are skilled in cross-cultural communication and people who can work in minority and Spanish-speaking communities. So first of all, learning Spanish has been very important to my own personal career goals. Second of all, it's been helpful to be here in CGE's program because they have connections with many different kinds of faith communities here in Cuernavaca. They have connections with churches of different denominations, with community organizations, with base Christian communities, and my experiences with those organizations have been very formative to me as far as helping me understand the kind of work that I want to do back in the United States. I was lucky in that I received some money from my seminary and from my church to come here. And this has been a really wonderful learning experience, and I think that there's nothing to lose and many things to gain by coming here. So if this appeals to you at all, if you're thinking about it in the least, please come.